hopefully, with more information coming out, we can change that, because I really feel like there needs to be a paradigm shift in the way we view our health. Right now, we search for things to stop pain. We search for outside fixes on how to just kind of quiet the pain. And that's the mainstream way of thinking. We need an actual paradigm shift that, hey, these are
100%.
signals. These are signals. And when the body starts flagging signals to us, we need to listen and then dig deeper. It's not a good, I can't stand it when people say, well, we don't know why it happens. It's idiopathic. Just like when my son was injured by vaccine, he got ITP, which is idiopathic, so they say. They don't know why that happened. And that was what we were left with. He got a flu shot that was pretty much forced upon us because my daughter was premature at the time. And then we ended up, with a 2-year-old that had bruising from head to toe, and it was ITP, which is idiopathic. They said didn't know why it happened. Well, turns out that is actually on the leaflet of the flu shot pamphlet that the doctor gets, that
Mm,
ITP is caused by the flu shot.
right. So it reminds me of a story last year, early on last year, we had um, a gentleman come from Syria. Him and his wife and 2 kids. He was a 34-year-old male, came from Syria. Came over here, and he was here for about maybe a month. Or I'm sorry, when I saw him, he came in March, and I saw him, I think, in June. Okay,
Okay.
and so he came in, and a friend of my church said, "You need to see this guy. He's having debilitating leg pain. He's been bedridden, and all this other issues." And I said, "Well, what's going on?" And they said, "We don't know. He's been to all these other doctors. They need to come see you." So I said, "Okay, bring him in." We had a translator. He couldn't speak any English. He came in here with a translator, and this guy was in severe pain, could barely even walk, and his medical records were all in basically chronological order. They were very well done. They were very organized. He had every doctor appointment, all lined up. And so I was looking at his records, reading through it. And he came into the country. Within 2 days of him being here, he got a hepatitis B and a flu shot. Okay. He got
Okay.
diagnosed with neuralgia, hyperesthesia, and transverse myelitis. Okay.
And he
And
was
so
perfectly healthy before coming here.
he was healthy as a horse, completely healthy, no pain whatsoever. Well, then I get on and look at his the flu vaccine and hepatitis B, and they had looked in his records. I pulled up the insert from those vaccines.
Mhm.
Hy- Hyperesthesia, neuralgia, transverse myelitis are all on that shot. Okay.
Wow.
Now, that same week, I had a friend tell me about a guy named Nick, who was a audiologist, excuse me, in the army,
Mhm.
healthy as can be. He was a very good athlete. He was water skiing, same thing. He's in his early 30s. He got the hepatitis B or flu shot, same shot basically,
Mhm.
and got transverse myelitis, and he almost
Right.
died. But it was in the same week. And
Right.
again, I mean, the doctors don't even, they weren't correlating the two
Right.
together. What does
Right.
that tell you? If these doctors here in town aren't correlating the transverse myelitis to these vaccines,
Mhm.
and it's right on the vaccine insert, what does that tell you? They're not even reading the inserts.
That's right.